The choice across the board, deny the hell, the job, and your heart lays where the rebel. What you do, well, I don't have a tripod with me. I keep forgetting to bring it with me, so this video is going to be a bit interesting. We're going to get the inflatable snowman out once again this year. It's right here before us. It's the 8-footer. It's made by the Jemmy. It's, I believe, from 2002. I can't remember. Dragged us out of the shed today. Thanksgiving's tomorrow, or Turkey Day, or whatever. So this is going up probably tomorrow. Definitely not tonight. It's really dark. I don't even know because all the clocks out here are broken. Because that's not set. And then that's decided to kill itself, so that's fun. I am recording this with a cellular phone, so I can check the time quickly. It's 9:18 p.m. But let's get this out. Let's inflate it and see if this inflates. Another thing I want to do is replace the little light bulb inside. It's apparently just a normal candelabra-based bulb, which I believe I have one of those on hand. And also one of the LED variety, so this thing will be somewhat bright. Let's get this thing out of its box and inflate it. Gonna plug it into AC power, if I can get the polarity right. Then we'll let this inflate. Actually, it'd probably be a good idea if the cord wasn't over top of it. There's the tie-down straps, which are tangled in the cord, which is probably also not a good idea. I think that one's at least free. This one I had to fix last year for electrical tape. I bought this guy off of a friend of mine last year. These inflatables aren't necessarily the cheapest thing. So, yeah. Also, the little holly berry that's on his hat came off, which is over there somewhere. It's kind of gonna be a bit... It's gonna take a bit of time for this guy to inflate. Man, this would be nicer if I had a tripod on me. Yeah, you can see him. There's his smile. His carrot nose. Oversized mittens. Can't fit it all in the frame, but eventually this thing will have enough power. There's the little tape strip here on the hat where there was a hole. He's facing where there is no light. Broom's all over the place because I don't know how to put away tools. And he's somewhat inflated. Let me position him a bit better, and then we're gonna open the zipper, get the bulb out, and attempt to see how that works. He doesn't really seem to be inflating really good. I'm gonna actually open the door and bring him outside. Like, as you can tell, he is inflated somewhat. Like, all three of his snowballs are kind of nice. His head is just a bit loppy, if you can tell. It's kind of leaning over to the side. Like I said, this is made by the Jemmy, so I'm not going to expect it to really be the best quality. This guy is, I believe, officially 20 years old. He was made in 2002, so he is pretty old for an inflatable. These things aren't really made to last. Definitely, if he is to break, I probably wouldn't necessarily throw him out immediately. Can't really bear to throw out a snowman. These things aren't cheap once again, so if I buy another one of these, it's going to be a bit pricey. There is actually one at Walmart, a 10-footer that I want to buy. Like, if I can actually afford that. I think it's like $60-some. Ugh. Maybe if I can get that as an early Christmas gift, that would be nice. So I'm gonna at least have an inflatable snowman this year. Also a small one at a local thrift store, but it's only a 4-footer and it kind of looks ugly. Yeah. But if this thing is to take a dump, I do kind of want to take apart the fan inside and mess around with that fan a bit. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. The next hard thing is to kind of just slouch him over a bit to open the garage door, which isn't nearly as bad as I thought. Come over here and hit the button. And then I will drag him outside from here on out. Well, I just got him to stand upright and then he fell over. I'm going to make sure the base on this guy is doing pretty good. Now, once again, like I said, this guy is now like 20 years old, so he's not going to be in the best of condition anymore. So, that's like if he'll even stand up straight. Now, it feels like he isn't really like inflating as much as he should. This is actually, well, this isn't the first inflatable I ever owned, but it's one of them. It's my second. Yeah, he's... he is getting pretty darn... like, he feels like he should be filled with a bit more air than he really is. He's just kind of keeps slouching over to one side or another. I'm not sure if it's because his tie downs are a bit different or something. Maybe he needs his tie downs, but he is extremely loppy. Like, he won't stand straight up. Now, thankfully, there's a big community of people online that collect these, and I am in a Facebook group, so when I do upload this video, I will share this to that Facebook group and see if anyone can tell me what's going on here. Maybe the fan's not working like strong enough, maybe the capacitor's going out in it. I don't really know yet, but if I can get this thing to work, that would be nice. It'll save me like 60 to 70 bucks this year, so I don't have to buy another one of these, which these aren't cheap, like I said. Yeah. And so far of Christmas stuff this year, like, everything has been breaking. Like, nothing will work. So, that's genuinely nice. It seems to be staying up right now. I have a Penguino in here somewhere. I don't know where it is exactly, so I will... oh, it's back here. And this was the first inflatable I've had. I got this one back in 2016, brand new. And that little LED in this one's gone out. I got a new LED to put in it, though, so there'll be a video of repairing this guy. And he's about to fall over, I think. I'm going to open this up off camera, because like I said, well, I'll attempt to do it on camera. We'll see. Let's see how this works. How bad can it possibly be? And this guy's also made by the Jemmy. I think we bought this at Walmart back in the day. And the box is just going to fall on the floor. Let's deflate the big one. I'm going to roll it up and put it back in its box after this. Well, because it's how dirty the ground is out here, I'm going to have to clean it up first. I'm not going to worry about replacing the little bulb inside yet. If I know if that thing is shot or not, I'm not going to put time and effort into a broken inflatable. So let's get this thing out and going. So the Penguino is inflating. I remember the fan on this one being a bit louder, but I guess it isn't. This has a little 12-volt DC fan on it. Right there is where the LED is. That's not working. And a tail. Has a little Christmas hat. He's cute. He's not that old, but he seems to work perfectly fine. I don't know if his front foot will inflate. Maybe it will eventually. I kind of forgot what this thing looked like. It has a little bow tie too, which I don't know will inflate. I don't even think this actually inflates. I don't know. I have to look at what the picture on the box looks like. It probably looks really nice and doesn't look anywhere near like the actual product, which... yeah, that's definitely not what it looks like. It looks perfect on this picture, but it doesn't look anywhere near as good IRL, and happens to be a chip out of the box. There's fourth head is. So, the Penguino works. Snowman is mediocre. It looks like his mitten is just kind of on his face. Looks like he's sleeping, actually. He's sleeping snowman. Or a melted snowman. I don't know. He melted. And thankfully I actually got I had a snowman version of this. I parted it out for a project, and I actually now have a spare fan and LED for this. So I'm going to move the LED from that and put it in here. And I have another 12-volt DC blower fan that I can have, just in case if one is to go out on another inflatable in the future. So that's always a good thing. And I tripped on a wire. This thing's going to be kind of a pain to clean up and stuff, but we'll make it work. Share this video out with the guys in the inflatable community, see if someone can help me with this. See if this thing is savable, or if these things are just pure loppy or something. And if it's Dunsky, spend $70 and get that 10-footer from Walmart that I really want. So that's pretty nice. So thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze. And this is a penguin, or penguino.